we know how James feel about women. We know that Clyde used to pander to women. Now he's he done switched sides.
Now they be over here dapping each other up.
Right. High fiving and shit. What's your stance on generally like women outside of course, you know, like we both straight, so of course we love them.
Yeah.
But like, what's your stance on their contributions to society? Because I feel like that's kind of what he's talking about.
As what they provide to society, other than giving children.
Other than children, yeah.
Okay.
Children and vagina.
For sure. I got a big respect for women.
Right.
As I grew up around a lot of women.
Same.
But it's I'm not gonna say they have select jobs. I feel like they could do just about whatever they want to do. Man, ooh, like the hot seat, but no, but no, yeah, I feel that's about it. They can just do about whatever they want to. Now, will society accept it? Right. That's when I feel like that's the that's the question. Yeah, that's the situation. Now, will society be like, oh, are we going to accept a woman in this position? That's where it comes into play.
You know, I got a person who is gonna come on the podcast one day, and I should have, since if I'd known Clyde's situation,
yeah, I
would have asked him to come through. But like Clyde told, like when you said you was 10 minutes away, I called Clyde. He
was like, okay.
He texted me and was like, you know. But we'll get y'all back on here, so y'all can cut a rug. But I don't know. I think everybody pretty much know my stance on women. I'm kind of like, I love them, but I'm kind of like you. You know, I got a lot of respect for them. Grew up around a lot of women who were very strong and competent, and in my opinion, contributed. They at least contributed a lot to my life.
To you, yeah.
You know, so I got a lot of respect for women. We should have James or Clyde on here to show the other side.
Yeah, I've said we definitely need devil's advocate.
But I do have a question. There is another video that's gonna come up. Because you know, when you look at like black social media,
yeah,
and kind of social media in general, but especially black social media, there's like this ongoing war between men and women.
Always.
What you bring to the table.
Yeah.
I don't need no man. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
When men are misogynists and sexist and all of that, patriarchal society, yada yada. You hear all this shit.
All that.
Can a society of just men thrive? In your opinion? Thanos snap, all the women gone.
And all the women gone.
How long will we survive?
It's only a matter of time before we all kill each other, man.
Okay.
Only because I feel like it's I was finna get deep, but no. We all, you know, we out here for we out here for a reason, man. You know, as it's supposed to go. I feel like, even though they got some stronger women out here than others with stronger personalities, women are usually the softer, you know, ones. So they kind of keep the balance, right?
Okay.
So I feel, you know, I feel like once you get like a group of niggas around, it should just go left. It get real, not violent, but you know what I'm saying, like,
okay,
competitive. And then I feel like over a long period of time, when all you got is testosterone, something gonna hit the fan. Ain't no logic is gonna exit the chat. And it's gonna turn into gladiators and who's the last man standing.
When in Rome, right? So
that's what we gonna title this one.
When in Rome.
Okay.
So I have not a rebuttal, but just something.
Okay.
You brought up competition. Generally, right? When you break it down to our most basic primal selves, what is the competition over? The
And I see
competition is
where
over
you going.
women.
And I see, yep. Okay.
If it ain't no women,
What we competing for?
what we compete for?
That's true.
So, in that sense,
Mm-hmm.
do you think that would eliminate competition and we would all kind of just start working together? Because I mean, yeah, you could have power, but the reason, when you break it down, the reason you want power is because that brings,
Yeah, I'm trying to
that
impress.
brings
I'm
women.
trying to, yeah.
But if there's no women to compete over,
What's the point?
was, you know, so then what does an all male society look like?
Hey man, sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit. Because because I feel like, has there ever been like representation of that, like in a movie or something? Because like the all women society, they kind of did that with the Amazonians and
right.
Wonder Woman and everything like that. Has
Right.
there ever been like that, something like that with the men?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we've even seen something like that. But I feel like it could be just as good.
So, with that being said, would an all woman society work?
It depends on what minded women you get. Because I will say, I feel like women are their own worst enemy.
Ooh.
Like nowadays.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to like now with some of the body shaming that we've been seeing. Because I think that they think it's us, but it's like really them tearing each other down. We as niggas, we like what we like.
Right.
So, if I like Coil Ray this week, and I like Meg as well, and, that's what I like. But but women gonna be like, nah, Coil's too skinny. Meg too,
Yeah.
Meg on the other end. Oh yeah, she too bodacious.
Right.
So I kind of feel like women now are like crab and barrel type situation, but it's kind of get projected onto the men for some reason. I don't even know how that happens, but it's like, yeah, men are now. I mean, some niggas are misogynistic and just like trash, but as a whole, I would say you can put it on the women. So it depends on which women you get. If you get the crab and the barrel women,
If you just all the women in the world, we'll just say America, all the women in America, all the men gone.
I feel like at first, I'm gonna say at first, it's probably gonna be a little rough.
Okay.
It's gonna be a little rough.
Okay.
I feel like they can figure it out though, because like I said, that crab in the barrel mentality is gonna get them for like the first. Yeah, but
they gonna have to go through some natural selection.
they going yeah, it's gonna take some yeah.
So, I got another video. So, do you and I'm not trying to make this political.
Yeah.
Do you consider transgender? Do you accept transgender people for what they identify as? Generally,
For the most part, yeah.
okay. So would you put a transgender woman in that same category of natural born women?
As far as like
The
what we
society
just talking
thing.
about the
Yeah.
society.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's what you identify as, I'm gonna throw you in there.
Okay. So I have another video.
Yeah.
And I just want your opinion on it.
100 women and 10 men on a deserted island, and in 100 years you'll have a thriving community of men, women, boys and girls. Now put 100 trans women and 10 men on a deserted island. In 100 years you will find the skeletons of 110 men. Let me break it down. In a world of confusion, ask yourself the critical question: if everyone was to live like this, will mankind continue to exist? If the answer is no, then this way of living is not suitable for mankind. It really is that simple. And don't let anyone fool you into thinking otherwise.
Got a point?
You got a point.
Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
For sure.
That video has been in my phone for a long time.
Okay. So it's a long time.
A few weeks.
Okay.
I kind of forgot what he said. So my lead up into that video was a little off. But I knew he said something about transgender. That's why I threw them in there.
Okay.
I forgot he mentioned the 10 men part.
The whole
with
idea.
women. But with that being said,
Okay.
because I want to say, I'm not gonna bring religion into this. So now that you hear that video,
Okay.
right? We accept people for who they are / who they want to be.
Okay. Correct.
But at what point does the reality of the situation come into play? Because you'll hear, like I've heard trans women say shit like, if a man doesn't want to be with me because I'm trans, then he's homophobic or something like that, or transphobic.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, like you said, if it's 100 trans women and 10 men, you're gonna find 110 men skeletons.
For sure.
At the end of the day, you can't have kids.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have your period.
Yeah.
Can't. All of the shit that women can do,
Yeah.
as natural born women,
You can't.
you cannot do.
Yeah.
So I can accept you.
Yeah.
If you want to identify as one woman, I can accept you as a woman.
For sure.
But at the end of the day, you cannot provide the same shit that a woman can provide.
Right. Just
Which
like
goes-
it's like you can change who you are now, but like you just like you said, at the end of the day, you can't change what you was born as.
You can't change what you was born.
I can accept what you are now.
You can-
I can accept what you are now all day,
Mhm.
but that's not gonna change how you came out. So
With that being said, though, I'm not gonna ask. I am gonna ask. When it wrong.
don't lie to me.
So, like, you know how a lot of trans women, like, even recently, a trans woman came out and was like, she don't tell men that she's trans or that she's a man. If you, God forbid, but in the situation where you meet a trans woman, you don't know
Yeah.
that they trans. To you, it's a woman.
Okay.
They got all the outside features.
Right.
And you go on a date, should that trans woman let you know from the jump that they trans? Even before the date, like going into it, should they let you know that they're trans?
I'm gonna say yeah on my part because I feel like that's kind of like a
Misleading.
respect / misleading type thing. But
It's a woman.
But then that brings into a play. Does it matter, or is it about accepting who they are now versus like they passed or whatever?
Right.
So,
Because
would that kind of be like a woman coming up to you like she's actually a woman, but then her first words to you is, I used to be a hoe, or I used to be a porn star. Is that kind of like, would that kind of, you wouldn't expect a woman to say that to you on the first date, but you expect
wouldn't
a trans woman to be like, hey, I'm trans.
Well, see,
that's kind of like,
here's the thing.
I don't know.
Here's the thing. To me, if a woman comes up to me and say, I used to be a hoe, I used to be a porn star, I used to be whatever.
Yeah.
If my goal, if I'm because I'm the type of nigga, I don't care about body count.
Okay. I as soon as I saw the pause, I was like,
So listen, I don't, because at the end of the day, it gets to a point to where like, if we high school, early college,
yeah.
then I would be more inclined to care.
Okay.
But like I'm grown.
Okay. Yeah.
And if you've been grown and you've been out here, doing whatever,
Yeah.
I've been doing whatever.
Yeah. We grown.
We grown.
Yeah.
But what I was finna say after that pause was I care more about the quality. So like if you just been out here just fucking anybody, then it's like, all right, now I don't know, because if you out here fucking anybody, you might have got anything, from anybody.
Yeah. And
But
then
if you actually
standards are,
yeah. But if you, or like if it's porn, then that's work.
Yeah.
But if it's like, you know, you got a lot of bodies because these was quality niggas, or you thought was quality niggas who you was actually might have been in a relationship with, or y'all was dating or whatever. Yeah. Then cool.
Okay.
But if you just out here just fucking just to be fucking.
Just to be fucking. Yeah.
It's kind of,
because it's 3 a.m. and
you know, you ain't had the respect to double back on some old dick, not to add
like
to
you ain't had no old numbers.
Yeah.
You know, you just.
But right. You know, if it anyway, my point was if my goal is to date you, one point get in a relationship, one point get married, build a family, yada yada yada, then to do that you have the necessary tools. Mm-hmm. As a trans woman, you don't have the necessary tools. Okay. To build a family outside of adoption.
I see that.
But their argument I've heard is, as straight men, you're attracted to the female form. You're not attracted to the fact that she can have a baby. Yeah. You're attracted to her because she's a woman. Okay. And if this person presents themselves as a woman, as an attractive woman,
there should be no issue.
Then it shouldn't be no issue. Okay. But I'm gonna tell you what my issue is. You had a dick at one point. Now I know
you can't look past that, man.
Now I know. I know that, you know, they said like all embryos start out as girls, right? Yeah. So at one point we were all girls. Yeah. But when it was time for you to come out,
to pop up out,
when it was time for your probate, as a baby,
what they saying?
The great reveal in the words of Jackson State. Yeah. You came out with a dick and balls.
You was knucklehead.
You know, I can't look past that. even if you came out and I said, "Oh shit, snip."
but for at least 30 seconds, you had
because they pull them out head first. Yeah. When the rest of you came out, it was a dick attached to it. Okay. Can't do it. Nah. Can't do it. If I'm knowing from jump that you trans, can't do it.
So with that, with you, just your personal, what you just said, would you need to know on the first time, or can you be 3-4 dates in it and then that pop off?
As long as we ain't fucked yet, then regardless, if you trans, I need to know at some point. Yeah, but I would like to know the sooner the better, because then if I get invested, right, and then you give me this news, then I wild out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to show out.
You know,
I feel like that's
you feeling a type of way because I'm supposed to accept you for you and all that, but you weren't telling me who you was
from the jump.
Yeah, we found the problem. That's a dude. Whole ass dude.
No, this is a mistake. I've been with Chrissy for 10 years.
Chrissy? That's Chris. That's a nigga in there.
This is a mistake. I've been married to her for 10 years.
That's Chris.
What's wrong, babe? No.
Hey, no. Hey, I thought you knew.
This can't be.
I thought you knew. Don't try to play me. I thought you knew.
Yeah.
In my mind,
I feel like that's another good reason why it needs to be said.
It needs to
be said like immediately. Maybe that don't have to be your first sentence. As soon as we in there watching the movie, you like, hey.
But see, even so, I'll say this is I'm finna give some respect to him. So like, at one point, you know, I was on the Tinders and the dating apps, right?
As long as you want on Grindr.
No. Come on, now, you don't do me like that. Now. you know better than that. So I'm on the Tinders and the whatnot, and there was a lot of you going in on that clear, huh? I do too, but I'm just, you know, I ain't. You know what, brother? I ain't seen you in a minute. Have at it, brother. You the one got to drive.
You ain't gotta have that on your conscience. Huh?
You know, I all things considered, I could stay here if I wanted to. But on the different apps, it's a lot of trans people on them apps.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they'll have like in their little bio that they trans.
And if not, they gonna let you know.
Or they'll let you know.
They gonna let you know.
So in that case, like you letting niggas know before they even swipe.
Yeah.
And if once they swipe, if they still pursuing, then that's on them. But you at least letting niggas know, you giving them that choice up front. What they gonna do.
Facts.
If you don't give me that choice, we get to talking. You ain't told me. We 3-4 dates in.
Yeah.
We out in public. And you ain't told me.
Yeah.
And then I look at your old pictures.
Yeah.
From middle school. Oh, that's your brother? Nah.
You gotta start squinting.
No, you pull that. Oh, that's you. We done kissed. We been holding hands and shit. Talking about
look, I done got up. You asked
talking
me,
about all this shit we finna do.
you asked me where I'm going.
Right.
I'm gonna be back. Don't you worry.
And it's like
You don't even want to get to that point.
that's when you start calling motherfucker bruh. hey dog. Hey bro.
Hey, get up out of here.
Cause he
Before I put my hands on it.
but I thought you liked me for me. This is you. I don't
This
like,
is you.
I don't like him. I don't know who this is.
I don't know this nigga. Oh man.
Yeah, you got to.
In that case,
You gotta go, bruh.
in-
You gotta get up out of here.
my nigga.
You ain't even my nigga. You just nigga. You just a nigga.
Oh man.
Goddamn. You just a nigga.
In that case, you start feeling like them women who be like, if you just wanted to fuck, why you just didn't say that?
If you just wanted to bamboozle me,
You wanted to play me,
you
just
just
say
want,
that.
oh, you want to have a little fun, huh?
You want to
You thought you was about to. Okay, no, hell no.
Nah, this ain't that.
This ain't. I'm not Chip nor Dale.
And I damn sure ain't both. Oh man. Yeah.
Nah, fuck all that. My point is, our point is,
You got the
you gotta let niggas know, man.
you got the Pastor White.
Let me tell you something. And I'm past the after sermon when he back in his office with the liquor. I'm gonna put it this way. No matter how you identify, no matter how you living, you have the choice whether or not to disclose that information initially.
That's true. But you also got to live with those consequences too.
You took it right out of my mouth. Cause when it wrong, you got to deal with them consequences. And if history has shown us, though, what those consequences may be, you just better hope you're dealing with a very understanding nigga. And I think I'm pretty understanding.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I understand that if it's in your bio or you outwardly letting people know what it is.
Right.
I can understand that that's how you choose to live your life.
Yeah.
I can even understand that you choose to live your life that way and you start pursuing and you still pursuing straight niggas.
For sure.
But I cannot be understanding when you put me in that situation to make a choice after I've already made my choice. If you pick up what I'm putting.
No, yeah, no. You said a mouthful.
This motherfucker gone. I made my choice that hey, I like this person.
Yep.
They fun. They attractive. It makes more sense now why we got so many similar interests. But
And let me tell you, having that conversation with yourself, and then even like I'm gonna say not even, but with when it's an actual, you know, when you actually talking to a woman, me myself, when you having that conversation with yourself, and then turning around and then this shit don't work out, you're like, fuck. So I know having that conversation with yourself, and then
it don't even turn out to be,
and it don't even turn
who you thought it was.
Yeah, you daring. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I was looking for Deja. Who is this? That now it makes more sense why your early morning voice. Oh, okay.
I thought your daddy answered the phone.
Right. I thought you lived by yourself. Who is this? Can I speak to Deja? This her. What?
What the nigga say on Bad Boys? You at least 30. Motherfucker, you look 30.
Right. Yeah, man, I called earlier. Your brother answered. I ain't got no brother.
I'm on the chat.
Nah, look.
Wrong number, my fault.
No. Nah, look. You call motherfucking the deep voice answer, then they get the clean. You hear. Can I speak to Deja? Yeah, this her. What? Hand the phone back to whoever answered right quick.
What's up?
So you got a nigga over there. Nah, just me. FaceTime me.
Put it on FaceTime. Let me see.
They show you the whole room. It's just them and they dog.
Now I got a whole bunch of questions.
Well,
Either that's Scooby Doo over there.
So you
Oh, we got a different problem.
What the hell is going on?
Oh man.
But I'm a woman though. Oh, all right.
All right.
Me too. Fuck it. That's how we want to act.
That's how we acting. Me too.
Ain't know it was fucking Halloween all year. Anyway, that was a nice joke. We finna get canceled.
Surprised y'all made it this long.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.